What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, I had to have an emergency shooting. Nah, that didn't sound right. That sounds more urgent than it needs to. An emergency filming. Basically, I had to hurry up and film this video, and I'll explain why in a second, but this is the 1/6 scale Moon Knight figure by Hot Toys. Okay, this bad boy has been in my studio downstairs since July 11th. I pre-ordered it almost immediately when it was available after the show had aired. Absolutely loved the show. For the most part, there was some weirdness. It was one of those shows where I watched it. I absolutely loved it. If there's some reviews out there, I probably gave it good reviews, but I say the rewatchability of it hasn't been reflective of how much I love the show, if that makes sense. Now, with that being said, Moon Knight was still up there. Definitely like the first 1 or 2 episodes. I definitely loved episode 1 and thought the overall show was interesting and got me interested in seeing Moon Knight in the overall Marvel universe. He's one of the newer characters that I think was dope, even if the show wasn't 100% top notch. With all that being said, one of the things I absolutely loved about the show was the costume, and that's what brings me to these figures, man. I love the way Moon Knight looked in the show. When I saw the photos for the pictures, it was spot on with that, so couldn't wait to get my hands on it. But anyways, we'll dive right on in. And going back to what I said about the emergency filming, the reason why this is an emergency filming is because this little thing came off. Oh, now it doesn't want to come off. It would do that. This little moon symbol was actually falling off, man. It started last week. Like I walked into the studio and this part was sitting on the ground, put it back on. Couple of hours later, it was off. Same thing when I set up in the studio, it fell off. I just put it back on and now it doesn't even want to come off now that I'm pulling it off. So it makes the review kind of weird, man. On one hand, wonderful, wonderful box. The only thing with this bad boy falling off, overall, I would rate it good, just because most people open boxes and get rid of it. So on that kind of thing, it was real cool that they put this kind of effort into it. But in terms of me displaying this box with the figure, that's out the window because this thing, even with it being on there, it's just too warped. You can actually see where it bent, where I tried to warp it back in the position. It didn't work out. But anyway, not to make this whole thing about the box, just to go over some other details, man. We got some Egyptian writing on here. The overall box is very, very reflective of the Moon Knight costume itself. You got these wraps that wrap around it. They got a 3D element to it. It's very, very textured. Just the wraps are textured, and these parts that's looking like marble are very, very smooth, man. So they put some thought into designing this. And in fact, the little hieroglyphics on here are also 3D. They're leveled just a little bit, man. So real cool, man. That's something I just noticed. I didn't notice that even when I got the box. We got a little bit of a Moon Knight image there, kind of blending into the gold design there, which I think is dope. Anyways, that's the box, man. Let's dive right on in so I can finally get this thing out. I don't know what the wait was for opening up this thing. Obviously, I'm a horrible producer on the Prop Wiz because as a YouTuber, of course, I imagine the goal is to stay ahead of the curve. This come in to try to be one of the first people to review it. Obviously, I failed at that. But anyways, for the figure itself, man, we got the window so we can already see what he looks like, man. He looks dope, looks just like Mark Spector in his Moon Knight costume. Dude, it looks perfect already. Excited, man. The slipcase, the box itself, man, got some more designs. We got the little moon god on there. We got Moon Knight on the back looking like a hieroglyphic type thing. So box is very, very consistent, man. I love that, yo. It looked like they put some thought into the box. Here we go. About to go deeper into this bad boy, and we'll go over it. It looked like we got 8 hands or 10, including the 2 that's on his body already. Come with a couple of extra pegs, probably for the hands. 3 little coins. Are those coins? Not coins. They're batteries. Look like there's some batteries that go somewhere in this bad boy. So we'll check that out once we get the direction. He comes with a lot of his little moon boomerangs. I don't know what they call little moon throwing devices, throwing stars, not stars, throwing moons. I know I'm being a horrible comic book fan right now. I know there's probably a cool name out there that I should know. But anyways, we got 8 of those at various sizes. We got 2 of them that look like the ones that he holds in his fist, and they look like there's some smaller ones, again, at various sizes, probably for throwing. Okay, let's go deeper. Okay, they got him packaged very, very well. Oh, juice. This thing is dope, y'all. Okay, I haven't even gotten them out all the way, and I can feel that there's a support system in the cape. So the cape is definitely, look at that, without even trying hard. You know what I'm saying? The cape is posable, so that's super dope. Okay, we'll stand them up right there until I can get to what I need to get to, which is basically the base, man. We got to get to the base so we can stand this bad boy up. Actually, we do got some directions on the side. At least with the directions, I can see what the batteries are for. It's for light functioning for his eyes, man. His eyes light up. I did not know that. That is cool. Awesome, y'all. This is dope. I'm just checking his flexibility. Very, very flexible. Oh, my Lord. I don't know what this suit is made out of, but of course he got the joints for movement, and dude, he's moving just fine. I say that because there's a lot of pieces on here that's separate from the main bodysuit. So that's one of the things that's cool about this. I got a Doctor Strange figure downstairs that reminds me of this. Like Doctor Strange has the belt, little pieces of belt, necklaces, things stacked on top of each other. It doesn't look like it was just one mold or one suit made. It's all these little pieces. Like the gauntlet is separate from the bodysuit. The bodysuit got almost like a leathery feel, and the pants have almost like this latex rubber superhero kind of thing. Man, there's a lot of different materials on this here. And again, you got stuff stacked on top of each other. For instance, the little knee pads is separate from the pants, but when I bend it, it seems like it stretches a little bit, but everything is staying in place. The hood itself is molded plastic. Of course, the head sculpt is molded plastic. Everything else seems to be some kind of material, except for the hands and the boots are also molded plastic. So I will say this, man, even with the stuff that's molded, including the hood, like I didn't know the hood was molded plastic until I touched it. The stuff on here that's molded plastic blends in with the rest of the material great. Like you can't really even tell that the hood, I couldn't tell, just sitting this close, tell that the hood was plastic. I thought it was the same material as everything else. So their skills and their workmanship on this is perfect. The wraps are entwined with different things. I'm not gonna go over the costume itself, man. There's plenty of documentaries out there that kind of breaks down how some of the gold was wrapped and intertwined, and some of the wrappings aren't clean. It's crazy. And all those details are here. It doesn't just look like he was wrapped. I mean, these things are going under things and between things and wrapped in a certain way. All that's reflected on the figure, as it should be, right? Hot Toys is usually accurate about those kind of details, but it's still amazing nonetheless to see it in person when they knock something out of the park like this. The colors, the paint application is perfect. Again, overall, this thing is white, but there's a dirtiness, a griminess to it. There's different colors, different versions of white, and there's some gray that's matched in. So when you look at it, you're thinking it's white, but when you look closely, there's some grays in there as well. And of course, the gold, it's got that brass, that old gold look that just blends in perfect with the costume and looks very, very realistic in person. The body type looks right. This looked like it's Oscar Isaac as he looked in that movie. So it looked like they got the right base model for it. All the words, all the little details, the moon logo. Dude, everything looks, this is an awesome, awesome figure, y'all. Okay, I got the little moon thing working, I think. The directions said nothing about, nope, I'm wrong. The directions, they do have directions for the moon thing. I missed it. And I'm glad to report that I did it right without the direction. That's that next level man stuff right there, yo. Okay, anyway, I am going to put some different hands on this bad boy. I think I want to use the little moon dagger things that he have. I think that'll look dope. Yes, son. It's dope, man. We got the little moon stars, got this little moon dagger. And the awesome thing about this is we got these for display, man, so we can kick the rest of these things around his feet in the display case. Not wasted at all. Anyways, y'all, that's it. I think he's super dope. I already knew I was gonna love this figure, man. I already knew the level of detail that went into, again, the actual costume. I knew it was gonna be displayed here. So I was really looking forward to opening this bad boy. But anyways, let me know what you guys think, man. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys think. Also, drop me some knowledge on the show, man. Am I the only one that was feeling the show? I really didn't see a lot of reviews. The only thing that got me thinking about that is because everybody's talking about how bad all the Marvel shows has been except for WandaVision. So I'm assuming Moon Knight was in that category of shows that wasn't WandaVision. So I don't know, man. I hadn't heard too much from people. So let me know, man. Leave me some comments, man. Let me know what you think about the show, about this. Regardless of what you think about the show, I know y'all was loving the costume, though, man. This is a dope superhero costume. But anyway, still leave me some comments letting me know that I know what you know, which I know you know this is a dope costume. Let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.
Hey, yo, I got a game for you. What's it gonna take for you just to react to some of the shit I say to you? Cause I'ma keep it going, man, and I'ma take from you little pieces of your soul. I keep it drained from you and then erase you, every little trace of you. Look at the holes in the desert, think I found a place for you. Right under the stars, I think it would be great for you. Quiet little spot, I can drink for you. Can I be frank with you? Just for the hell of it. I could overlook your whole closet full of skeletons, but if you don't fight back